All right, need your help on this one. The Detroit Lions get a pleasant surprise, but let me know in the comments. Again, Craig and I read all the comments, may not respond to them, but we definitely learn a lot from you guys and be like, you know what? I didn't think of that. Good point. So let me know in the comments. There's two surprises. That's like, ooh, I like this. First one, Cooper Kupp. It's being reported kind of all over the place. Like this website took it too far and it said that he's going to sign with the Detroit Lions. He's not even been released, like easy. But there's some good things to draw from this because it's kind of everywhere. Cooper Kupp, A, is going to be available, and B, people have him leaned towards the Lions. And here's why. It's because following the loss, he says, who knows what's going to happen? We'll see where I go. There's obviously stuff that's going to happen early in the season. We'll see. I don't know. Clarity. Just basically like, I'm not sure where I'm going to be. And really open the door to I'll go wherever. He's going to be 32. He has dropped off significantly, but again, that was from just record level performances that he was having there for a couple of years that were just out of control. He's played with Goff, and now what you could have is Jameson Williams, big deep threat, St. Brown, and then Cooper Kupp along with St. Brown running those, all the guys, but running those jet motions where it just feels like he could fill in for Tim Patrick, because Tim Patrick was a big receiver that if we were using his size and he was going up and getting stuff and we were using him at the goal line, the big, I don't want to get rid of Tim Patrick, but he was just part of the offense, and I loved him, and he did his thing. But it's like that's what Cooper Kupp can do, I believe, at a higher level. Let me know in the comments. So this is nice to just kind of have that out there, being like, okay, Cooper Kupp would be perfect for the Lions, I think. So again, help me on this one. I get that he's older. That's a good thing. He says he wants to play football next year. He will be playing football next year. I get that he's older. I get the injury thing. But we can get him at a good price. I believe he's better than Tim Patrick and would fit our offense, Jared Goff. So the fact that he's going to be available out there is perfect. Let me know in the comments. Okay, the other one is that as the Lions go into free agency, one of the areas, and I'll show you that the Lions, well, let's just look at it. Some of the available the Lions own free agents, and this is kind of an interesting article. Free Press did it where they looked at the fans voted who they want back and who they want to go. But there's Tim Patrick, right? Tim Patrick. But I really want to look at the defensive side of the ball where you've got Onwuzurike, Pico, Davenport. It's like, oh, but pleasant surprise number 2. There's actually 3 pleasant surprises. Muhammad was such a pleasant surprise. That's like, absolutely bring this guy back. We need him. He's a great literal starter if we needed him, but he's a great rotational defensive end piece. John Kaminsky, see ya. Love what you did. Pat O'Connor, you can kind of look at those. But then here's the one right here. Carlton Davis, Khalil Dorsey, Kendall Vildor, Emmanuel Mosley. These are guys that are all going to be pending free agents. But the nice surprise that we may not realize is, A, the Lions have a lot of cap space. They're top 10 in cap space available. Perfect. And the top free agents are in the secondary. So look at it right here. In the thumbnail, you saw Rasul Douglas, a nice veteran piece, kind of like a Carlton Davis. DJ Reed, are you kidding me? Ward from San Francisco. These are the corners. The safeties, like them too. So I don't think we need that Carlton Davis dog type of corner now that Aaron Glenn's gone, which is so nice. Do you want a really good corner that can play man? And yes, you do. But it felt like Aaron Glenn took that to the extreme with our corners. And, Terran Arnold, shout out to him. He played outstanding being a rookie with that kind of like pressure and that much put on him. So I say that to say some of these guys could really fit what we're trying to do without being like over the top. Carlton Davis, man, press man, every single play against Justin Jefferson, best. You know what I mean? It's like, gee whiz, man. Can we mix in some defenses? Can we play a little bit of zone? Can we be better at zone? So if we can be, then we're not pigeonholed into this exact corner. We had to find these press man guys. So I think Rasul Douglas, veteran guy, would just be perfect for the Lions in that spot. But the good news is these are really good available free agents. These are the top 3 in each category. There's 25 in each category that would make sense. So I think that's what's really exciting. Another one, again, like I was talking about, is DJ Reed. That potential suitors, Lions and San Francisco 49ers. So again, we kind of keep feeling good about, all right, we're losing our coaches, get it. But where we need replenishment of players is not in a lot of areas. But I would say secondary, we want to make sure that's good. And offensive line, and secondary, there's a lot of good potential players. That's huge. Love seeing that. Now, I want to go back to this because, and I won't go through each one of them, but I do want to point out a couple things. I talked about Muhammad. I think he's an absolute stay. John Kaminsky can go. Derek Barnes will be really interesting because of the injury. Can we say, hey, man, look, give him a decent deal. He stays. He knows the system. Or is somebody else going to come out, another team and really give him a bunch of money? I hope they don't, and I don't think they will just because of the injury. But we know what we have here. We're like, come on, dude, just stay. Ezekiel Turner, Neiman. I mean, these are all just practice squad players, but they were in so much. So, let's focus on our main guys. Carlton Davis, I would love if he would stay, but I could see him saying, look what I did last year. And he's a hot commodity, and a desperate team would go get him. I think we want him back, but I think he can test the market and get an extra. I mean, geez, you can go get extra $5 million a year. See ya. He's gone. Dorsey, again, injury. I think we bring back Vildor as much as everyone's like, oh, Vildor. It's like, yeah, he is not a starting corner. We don't want him out there starting, but just as a cheap backup, absolutely. Mosley, it's just time. Love you, man. Really do. And what a terrible thing he's had to go through. It's just time. Move on and wish him luck, and hopefully, can make it happen with somebody else. And then Iffy, would love for him to stay too. But gosh, injuries with him. Like frustratingly high injury constantly. It's like, man. And so some of these, it's just, that's what it is. It's like you want to think you're good, but it just feels like we should move on. That's what a lot of these are, because you just can't bring back everybody, and there's nothing that they did wrong. It's just time to move on. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Again, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. At the end of this video also too, what do you guys make of, if you're still hanging on watching this video, what do you make of all of the AI sports videos out there? The thumbnail is just going to be crazy. It's like breaking, shocking news, and it shows, and they can say anything they want because it's just like an AI voice that pops in after it. Like, do you recognize that immediately? And it's just like, get this out of here. Is it annoying? Is it in your feed? Let me know in the comments, just some feedback, because we're going up against it a lot. It's like, yeah, come on. It doesn't work. I'm just curious how annoying it is. It's annoying for me. I watch YouTube too, and it's like, what? You can spot them now pretty easy. So anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments, and we'll see all of you on the next one.